Hey guys, I'm Javeno McLean. I'm the owner of the world famous J7 Health Centre in Manchester, and this is my story of how I use exercise and health to inspire the world and inspire disabled people and elderly people all over the globe. So I was born in Jamaica. I came to England when I was 7. I had a great family. My mum and dad were amazing people. Still to this day, mummy and daddy are right by my side. As a child, I was the most athletic person. I just always wanted to be the best. I said, when it comes to physicality and just stepping on a sports field, whether it be basketball, cricket, athletics, I always wanted to be the best. And I do remember when I was in primary school doing press-ups, doing sit-ups, doing sprints, doing burpees, because I had a fear of another child being stronger or more athletic than me. And I think that's where my obsession with this started. So I got the opportunity, a lucky opportunity, to go to India, Bangalore, South India, to play for a fantastic team. And the trainer on the team got injured and had to fly back to South Africa, and they asked me to help train the boys. And I got more enjoyment out of what I could do with other people than myself. Cricket was my first love, but it wasn't my true love. It didn't keep my heart beating like it should. It didn't get me up like it should. It didn't give me the drive that it should. Training other people made me feel like a superhero, and it made me feel amazing. And that's what I meant about it. There was nobody on the planet that could do this. Like, there's nobody on the planet that can motivate and inspire people to fall in love with exercise like me. And this is what my journey has led me to. And I do feel amazing through it, and this is why it's my true love. The first time I trained these boys in India, it was a meant to be moment. And what I mean by that was that I don't fear nobody when it comes to exercise. I understand that there's people that are bullies. My job is never to bully people just because I'm a beast. I didn't feel like I had to kill people. I felt like, whoever you are, let me work out what you can do and become better in yourself. And let me work out what you can do. And when after 2 sessions, when some of the best players in the world were saying to me, they've never been trained as well, I said, you ain't seen nothing yet, boy. You ain't seen nothing yet. And I wasn't scared to push people. Just because you was a celebrity or you were super famous, it didn't matter to me. All that mattered to me was who you are, what you're like now, and how can I make you better. The disability and elderly stuff wasn't planned. Years ago, I was working, after my cricket finished, I worked for the council doing exercise classes. And we had a session with one young boy that somebody that I hired was training this young boy. And this boy was a monster. He was such a beautiful, strong boy. When he was in a wheelchair, he had a few issues. This is a life-changing moment for me, where I realized that I'm built a little bit different from most people. And I take it a lot more serious than other people. The session was boring. It was dead. It was on it. There was no energy. There was no vibes. There was no laughing. And I'm watching this young boy, and he stayed in his wheelchair for 25 minutes. And when the trainer wanted to go to the restroom, this young man got up out of his wheelchair. He walked over to where the drinks were, and he poured himself a drink. And I was disgusted, and I walked into the room and I said, listen, don't you ever let a man dilute your power. You're a strong 19-year-old boy. I know you can do more than what you're doing now. You've let this man give you this 1 kilogram dumbbell when I know you can do more. I've just watched you get up out of your chair and walk. So how are you going to let this man tell you to sit down and do it when you know you're built different and you've got more? And when the trainer came back into the room, I said, go home. I said, I've got this. Let me do this. And for the rest of the session, I made him stand up because I know he could. I didn't give him the 1 kg dumbbells. I gave him the 4 kg dumbbells because I know he could. At the end of the session, his parents came over to me and we cried for around 10-15 minutes. All a parent ever wants is for their child to be treated normal. And they've never seen anybody speak to him the way I did, because other people are scared. And I said, I ain't scared. And they said to me in the most emotional way that they were so grateful for that 25 minutes that I spent with their boy, because the lessons that I taught him in that 25 minutes instantly changed his life. And we cried for about 15 minutes. And I couldn't believe that something that was so effortless to me was so life-changing to somebody in their family. And this is when I kind of realized that I'm gifted, and I don't mean that boastfully. Your gift is what you can do better than everybody else, but it's easy. Michael Jordan is a gifted basketball player. Peyton Manning is a gifted football player. They can do that easier than anybody else. I believe when it comes to inspiring people, and doesn't matter whether that person's disabled, elderly, dementia, Parkinson's, suicidal, no matter what the issue, I guarantee you spend 35 minutes with me and I guarantee I can make you smile. I guarantee I can put a smile on your face and enjoy this time that we've got together. And to me, it was so effortless and easy, but it was so life-changing to this person and the family. And then that was 21 years ago. It just started to spread the news of this man who's training disabled people and elderly people for free. And it kept on going, and then it just grew so drastically. And I've never failed. I've been waiting for a day where I fail. I've been waiting for a day where somebody with a serious illness comes to Javeno and I can't make you smile. That day is yet to come, because I guarantee with the right energy, you understand, with the right vibe, a little bit of Sam Cooke, a little bit of Elvis, a little bit of Stevie Wonder, I can make you smile, and I can make you fall in love with exercise. And I'm very lucky that I've never failed. The reason why I've trained people for free for 21 years is that money is not my God. You understand? We live in a world now where people are so obsessed with money, they've forgotten how to actually care for people. They've forgotten how to love. And when it comes to, if I want to help somebody from the purest part of my soul, if I want to help somebody with cancer, stroke, dementia, from the purest part of my soul, there's no ATM, there's no bank, there's no checkbook. If I take money off somebody with cancer, or somebody with a stroke, or somebody ill, I'm helping that person because I want financial gain. I don't want financial gain. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave a stamp on this world. I want to leave a stamp on that person's family. I want to, listen, we're all grown. Let's talk about the real stuff. Everybody's lost people in their lives. Me, you, we've all lost loved ones. And what's that thing that we all say, Michelle? I'll do anything to spend one more minute with that person. I lost my auntie 3 years ago. It broke my family in half. Yeah, she was the queen of my family. And every single day of my life, I look at her in the gym in pictures and I say, I'd do anything to spend 10 seconds with my auntie. Anything. Everybody says the same thing. Everything that I'm doing now is giving that family, touch wood, if anything ever happens, Javeno's help give them a few more extra memories with that person. You understand? When you're talking somebody who's elderly with cancer or dementia, I'm giving that family memories. And there's no price tag. That money can't buy memories. Money can't buy these kind of things. So this is the thing. I could no matter what happens with me or my career, to this day, I've never took a penny off anybody ill. Everything that I do is pure-hearted. This is why my energy is so high. Every time I speak to you, my energy is like this, because this is more than exercise. People have been trusting me to save their life. People are saying, my life is here. I don't feel too good. Can you help me? You know how much of a blessing that is? So this is more than exercise to me. So it's worth more than money. It's weird, right? So listen, I've been doing this for 21 years, right? So all the people with disabilities, all these special people, I've trained them in local fields, parks, gardens, church halls. J7, my facility, I've written it on a piece of paper 15 years ago with the dream of one day opening my place. 5 years ago, I made it reality and I actually opened the doors. So for the last 21 years, everybody that I've trained, it's been for free in parks, fields, houses, gardens, everywhere. And then when I opened my facility, somebody recorded one of the sessions. One of my customers recorded a session with one of my pensioners, a beautiful elderly person session. I didn't know. And then when she posted it, I got 500 messages from people saying, oh my God, can my grandmother come? Can my grandfather come? And I said, wow, my fear was people thinking it's about me. It's not about me. I want to showcase amazing people. And when she posted this video, I said, oh my God, people need this. So I started posting and before you know it, I had people from all over coming. And that's how it started. When I opened the doors to J7, I started getting loads of disabled people coming through because now I had a facility where people could come to. So now, this is the power. This is how powerful this is. I've had thousands of disabled people around the world get up out of their chairs because of my little work. Do you know that's to me, that's mind-blowing. So thousands of disabled people around the world are getting up out of their chairs because they've watched my little videos. So I've got one of my young boys called Josh. Did a video with Josh standing up for 20 seconds on some bars. And I was so happy. 20 seconds, let's go, Josh. I posted the video. There was a little boy, not a little boy, a young man in Ireland. These are the kinds of videos that I get, Michelle, every day. And I'll never post them because it's a beautiful moment between me and somebody. But this is an example. This young boy in Ireland said, I can do that. Josh is the same age as me. He has the same cerebral palsy as me. If he can get up out of his chair, I'm going to do it myself. And he filmed himself saying, Jay, look. And I sat and I cried. I said, this young man filmed himself for the first time in his life out of his wheelchair because of my video. And he could have sent it to anybody in the world. He sent it to me. And these are the videos that I'm receiving every day from people all over the world. People in Ukraine that are going through a war are sending me videos saying, look what you've made me do. The video that you posted of so-and-so doing this and that has made me want to get up out of my wheelchair. And you're going through a war. The power of my video of me caring for somebody has inspired you to do that. It's amazing. I've dealt with a lot of loss over the years, especially with my elderly clients. But that's life. That's life. You feel me? So if you ever come to J7, and one day I hope you do, you will see all over the gym, there's pictures of Auntie Margaret, Auntie Maggie, Uncle Dave. Like I call him, I'm a very, I don't know whether it's a Caribbean in me, but anybody elderly to me, auntie, uncle. And where they sat, that's where their picture is. Where Auntie Veronica, where she used to dance, that's where her picture is. So they've always, everyone that comes in, especially the group that know these people, they always know, yeah, that's Auntie Veronica, that's Uncle Dave. People, like, it's hard, but again, this is why it is so important to me. And these thoughts do pop in my head when I'm training somebody elderly. Let's be real, Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's, you know what's coming. You know it's not really fixable, and you know what's coming. So this is why every session I say to myself, give this person the best session they've ever had in their life. Every session I'm going to give you something magical, because every session I give you that touches your soul could give you some more days. If I'm giving you more days, I'm giving your family more days and memories and more time to spend with you. My goal now is to keep on inspiring the world. Keep on inspiring the world. I'd love to open J7s all over the world, just a facility, places where the whole family can come. J7 is a facility where the whole entire family should be able to go there, and there is something for you. I'm not into this taking off your top, trying to show you your nipples and six packs and booties. That's all good. So I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with going to the gym to aesthetically look good, but I need something a bit more powerful. I need something that's going to touch the whole family, something that's going to last forever. It's about connecting with people and truly caring for people. There's power in care, man. There's power in care and power in happiness. People need to understand that. Anybody can do an exercise. Anybody can show somebody how to do a squat. But can you make that person forget where they are for 30 minutes? Can you make that person forget all the problems, all the pains, all the misery, all the darkness? Can you make that person forget that for 30 minutes? Smile, laugh, and enjoy the present. So my facility, J7, is, like I said, 15 years ago, I had a vision in my mum's house, in my mum's kitchen. I want us to be on one floor where you can go, yo, Jay! I say, yo, shout! And you go, boop! And we can, you know what I'm saying? That to me is contagious. So I've written a vision of a facility that was half a gym with gym equipment. The other half was a studio where everybody could get busy together. The energy just does this, and it builds like a tornado. People didn't understand it. I understood it. I knew that if I got that place, my energy will spread through and everybody will catch fire. And before you know it, everyone's on fire with energy. So that was a vision. And about 5 years ago, I think it was about a year after my first son was born, I said, if I'm going to teach my son anything, is don't chase money, chase dreams, baby boy. Chase dreams. And I said, looked at a piece of paper and I said, I need to make that piece of paper come to life. So J7, exactly how it is today, is exactly how I written it 50 years ago on a piece of paper. Yeah, I've won a few awards, man, and I do feel a bit awkward talking about them because I'm very blessed, I'm very thankful. My work is affecting the world, and it is nice to be recognized. And these awards teach me a few things. They teach me that if anybody, this is what I tell my kids, if you're 100% yourself, you can't fail. These awards are just a reminder to myself to carry on being yourself. If you're yourself, there's nobody on this planet that can motivate individuals to fall in love with exercise like me. Nobody. And to be honest as well, I'm very happy with these awards that my wife and my kids, like I said, and my family, like my wife, man, my wife's a champion. My wife, without her, none of this would happen. You feel me? Like my wife looks after the kids, she looks after me. I can't look after myself, Michelle. Just to let you know, I cannot look after myself. I need my woman. She looks after me. But like my wife, man, yeah, she puts up with a lot. This work rate, it's an obsession. And without her playing her role in what she does, I couldn't do what I do. So I always big up my wife. I don't do haters. I don't do, see, when it comes to this, the way everything that we're talking about now, I was talking the same narrative 20 years ago. Like I'm a weird believer in when you believe in yourself so much. There could be a hurricane, a tornado, it could be anything. I'm not going to change my morals and my principles. And I knew the power of this way before people did, if that makes sense. So over the years, I've had so many people question, what do you mean you do it for free? Yes, I do it for free. They used to question my energy. Like, they used to question whether I was putting this on. I can't say that I've had dark times. I don't believe in barriers. I believe in hurdles. You feel me? To me, a barrier is something that you can't get past. A barrier is in front of you where I can't get past that. I believe in hurdles. Like everything that's in front of me, best believe I'ma find a way. Best believe I'ma find a way over it, around it, through it. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why when it comes to disabled people and elderly people, I ain't scared. I'm not afraid because I know what I'm doing. I'm not scared to hurt people because I know that I know exactly what I'm doing professionally as a trainer. I am more concerned about how many goals are we going to smash. I'm more concerned with how many times am I going to make you laugh in this session and bring you happiness. So when it comes to dark times, I can't say that I've had many because I try not to absorb it. Anything that's come that's been a bit challenging, I've always got a mentality where, don't worry, I got this. I'ma fix it. For me, I train. I'm a savage. I like to, at the weekends, we go, me and my wife and my kids, we go into the bush, into the forest, and we do a lot of outdoor walking and stuff like that. It's like jumping in mud. I'm like a big kid, like jumping in mud. But me, I train, man. That's where everything to me is about dominoes falling correctly. So me, I need to train, man. That's what I need to do. I need to train. I love music as well. Music, training, and just being with my family. And believe it or not, being away from people. Oh my God. I like not being around humans. I love humans. And I see so many humans every day. But when I'm not in work, I like to be in the house. I like to sit down. I've been watching Netflix loads. I like to sit down. Jesus Christ. I've got two guilty pleasures. The first one is I do facials. I like facials. I love facials. Especially the ones that my wife gets me, the ones that you can peel off. It's black and you peel it off. Ooh, I love me a facial. And the second one is the Disney Channel. Love the Disney Channel. Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Moana. Woo! Love me some Disney Channel. My advice to anybody elderly, anybody disabled, understand your self-worth. You're worth everything. You're worth more than what you think. And when it comes to exercise and improving your health and well-being, there is something for you, boy. Trust me, there's something for you. You've got to find it. Be patient. Try something. If it doesn't work, try something else. If it doesn't work, try something else. Keep on trying. Eventually, you will find something that ticks all the boxes and that's what you stick at. People give up a bit too early. When this is a bit of a mission, this is a bit of a challenge, it's a bit of a battle. People give up too soon. When it comes to exercise, there's a lot of trial and error. Please be patient. Find something, because I guarantee and I swear on everything that I own, there's something out there that will make you smile. There is something out there that will make you laugh. And there's something out there that can keep you healthy without you even knowing it. Just be patient and try and find it. When you're trying to find your passion, it's a matter of make sure you're around the right people. When you're trying to tell people a dream, sometimes it takes one person to put that whole flame out. So when you're trying to find your passion, it's your passion. It ain't nobody else's. So you cannot listen to people. It sounds very, very ignorant, but it's about you. It's about what you like. It's about your journey. It's about what road you want to take. So when you find your passion, you will know. Your passion, once you find that passion, it's a thought that doesn't escape your head. It's a thought that even on your day off is still there. So this is the thing, don't confuse passion with excitement. A lot of people will find something that excites them, but that excitement will then die, and then before you know it, you want to something else. Your passion is something that will never leave you. You will find it, and then 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 20 years down the line, you're still obsessed and in love with that same thing. That's when you know you've got your passion. Guys, thank you so much for listening to my story. I really appreciate it. Please, if anything, listen to my words. Just be kind. There's power in care. There's power in happiness. And I believe that everyone's got the ability and got the skill to pass on some happiness to somebody else. To go out there and make the world a happier place. Peace.